All right, good afternoon. My name is Jordan Pennington. Today I'm going to be giving you a informative speech on how to detect counterfeit currency. So imagine that you're going to conduct a transaction, you have $20 and you're going to say sell an item, for example, to an individual. So you get to where you're going to sell the $20 item. Once you arrive, you make the exchange and you're going to take that $20 and go buy some gas. Once you arrive at the gas station, you give the money to the teller, and they tell you that your bill is counterfeit. That would be pretty unfortunate. How we can avoid this? According to the Department of Treasury, there are $70 million in counterfeit bills currently in circulation, along with, according to the Department of Federal Reserve, not the Department, the Federal Reserve, there is $1.79 trillion in circulation. So the odds of that happening are about 1 in 25,000. Currently for that to happen. So odds are slim, but these are ways that we can go about detecting counterfeit currency and how to protect yourself so that way it doesn't happen to you. So that would be why it matters. Experience, I have 3 years of retail experience, 2 years of being a small business owner, and I've actually encountered a couple of counterfeit bills myself, so I've had the exposure to it and handling a lot of currency. So these are the main points. We're going to talk about how to identify counterfeit currency, what to look for to identify it, and then I'm going to talk about the different security features that are on authentic bills. So we'll cover that as well. So now, as I discussed, we're going to talk about the security features, the visual features. So there are watermarks on the bills. They are usually present on the right side of the portrait. It is the president's face that is on the bill, or an oval in some cases, depending on the denomination. According to an article found on Cornell University, all 10, 20, 50, and $100 bills will have this if they're past 1996. And then the $5 bills got their update in 1999. It is, like I said, a mirror image of the president on there as well. So this is an example of a watermark. You'll see the president's face. You hold it up to the light. If you hold it put it on a table and you see it, that could be an indicator that it may be a counterfeit bill. The next visual feature is color shifting ink. So according to Loss Prevention Media, going back to 1996, all bills had color shifting ink on the numeral in the bottom right-hand corner on the denomination. The color will shift from green to black or from gold to green. It excludes any of the newly printed $5 bills. And then in a statement given by the Connecticut Better Business Bureau, and I quote, "Counterfeits apparently use a technique that involves bleaching legitimate money and altering it to appear as a $100 bill," unquote. He did go on to say later that, and it's not a quote, but he mentioned that a way to detect is by doing a visual inspection. So that's why the visual features are important as opposed to using a ink detector pen, because it still showed that it was a real bill because it was just bleached. Here's an example of color shifting ink. So now that we talked about the visual features, we're going to talk about the physical features. So we'll start talking about raised print and micro threading. So on each denomination, authentic, the printing is raised, so if you rub your fingernail across it, you should feel some vibration, or you should feel something of texture on it. Counterfeit will not have that. And then authentic currency has micro threading into the bill. They will print on the counterfeits the colors, but they won't actually be raised, so you should be able to feel that. And then the overall texture, they use a special paper that isn't even disclosed. You can't buy it anywhere. It's not actually specified what the paper is to use authentic bills. Just the feeling alone, a lot of times you can tell if the bill is counterfeit. If you have questions, use another bill from the same series and the same denomination. So $1 bill, series 2013, use one of each and check and confirm. So in review, today we covered what some of the different security features are on authentic currency and how to protect yourself by detecting them with the different security features. And using the features will better prepare you if you feel that you haven't encountered a counterfeit bill. In conclusion, paying attention to details and using the tools that I've talked about today will help you in identifying and getting out of circulation counterfeit bills. These are my references. Do I have any questions?